Hey guys, it's Nitecore bringing you the NU06 LE mini signal light by Nitecore. It's got 4 constant on and flashing modes, as well as a red and blue police warning. Well, some cool features listed on the box here on the rear. It comes with 3 mounting brackets, the magnetic hook and loop, curved hook and loop helmet, as well as a MOLLE system, which I thought was pretty sweet. Pretty nice packaging, small package, but definitely nice indeed. Also in the box was a keychain, a sticker, as well as a USB-C cord. Pretty sweet. Here's the main attraction, the NU06 light up close and personal. As you can see, it's got like a translucent plastic film over it, which is pretty nice. Taking it off the bracket here so you can get a full scope of it. Probably 1 inch wide maybe, not very bad at all. Fits in the palm of my hand, you can cover it up completely. As you can see, just for size comparison of thumb, maybe a thumb and a half. Pretty small device, not too thick or anything like that. The back plate just always stays on because you're going to use it for mounting. Here's your USB-C charging port covered by a rubber gasket, and your buttons are very tactile but nice rubbery feel. It's got the Nitecore brand in the plastic as well. Pretty subtle features, but nice overall. Good design, I believe, and I love how small and compact. And here's one of the first mount brackets that come with it. This is the magnetic Velcro bracket. Personally, my favorite when it comes to any outdoor applications. As you can see, it's got like a V track to it, very simple. You put it in, you're gonna push this tab down, and it's gonna slide right in. You're gonna hear a little click, and that way you know it's in place. It's not going anywhere or anything like that. And this mount's my favorite for using on outdoor applications like vehicles or any hard surfaces that are metal. As you can see, I'll show you a quick example. I like to toss it on my golf cart sometimes just for an extra flash so nobody can say they didn't see me. As you see, it adheres to the metal very precise. You hit your button here and you got strobe. I wouldn't use this strobe mode, but it's just an example. Speaking of modes, we're going to go over the lights features. As you can see, a quick press is going to give you 3 blinks, just showing it's active but not on. If you hold it down for a second, then it turns on. Right here, I have the solid blue pattern. Gives off a pretty good blue hue. Again, with this light, you're going to have blue, green, red, and white, as well as flashing blue and red continuously. So you're going to hold the light when you go to turn it on, and it'll cycle through the light modes for you. Right here, we have blue. Coming up next, you'll have a flashing blue. Then you'll have solid white, flashing white. Red and blue continuous flash, red flash, green flash, and then back to blue solid. So you can see, you just hold this down and you cycle through the lights. Whatever you choose, the light will hold. Like for example, we chose the red and blue here. It's going to hold that pattern, and it will remember that pattern until we turn it off and turn it back on. It's going to come back to the same pattern again. And with this light, one press is not going to turn it off. Some people may see that as a negative, but it does take about a second each time to turn it on and turn it off. That way, so you don't accidentally hit the power button and it turns off by accident while you're out in the field. So some of my favorite ones here, we have the white continuous light. This one's definitely one of my favorites. We're doing this in the daytime, but you can still see it gives off a pretty good hue. This is great. I've used it in the field multiple times. A lot of times it may be attached to a vest, and you can use this light to write your notes down and have good visibility of a person while you're speaking to them. I'll show you a quick tutorial on the MOLLE mount. Simple as the other one. Push down in the V cut, you're going to lift the tab and it's going to click right in, and it's not going anywhere. In my experience though, I have lost one on the MOLLE mount. It depends on your MOLLE, obviously. If you got laser cut or non-laser cut, that could be the difference between losing it and not losing it. So I would use caution there. Personally, I'm a fan of the Velcro more than anything. Lastly, I'm showing you the curved Velcro mount. Obviously, it's used for helmets. More likely intended for ballistic helmets, but at the same time, a real world application, I would put it on a bicycle helmet and affix it to the rear, and this light would be golden for you as well due to the flashing modes. And here's an example of the red hue. It gives off very nice and vibrant red, but not too overpowered, perfect for low light operation situations. Overall, I really like the mini signal light, and I appreciate Nitecore for making a product for consumers that are a little bit more affordable than other products. In terms of pros, I really like the cost of this device, the effectiveness of it compared to other similar lights that are way higher, as well as the long battery life of the USB-C charger is a huge plus. In terms of cons that I've experienced with it, the MOLLE mount could definitely be better. It could also be slimmer. I know it's a small and compact device, but if you could somehow shrink the width of it, it'd be a lot nicer and wouldn't stick out as much. And maybe I'd request like a quick on feature instead of having to hold it for a second, because if you are in a dire need of it, I feel like a second may be too much. But not a bad light and a pretty great price, and I'm definitely a fan of them considering I've purchased 3. Thanks guys for watching. Leave a like if you can, and drop a comment if you have any questions or want to know what's next. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.